Membership Growth and Sustainability Review for the Royal Torbay Yacht Club. The aim of this project is to review our existing practice for new member recruitment, with the aim of identifying areas for improvement in developing membership growth and sustainability. While the call of the water is timeless, the changes as to why people join a modern-day yacht club are as variable as the weather. At the same time, recruiting and retaining members is critical to keeping our club financially sustainable. Therefore, the driveway up to the front door experience for a person contemplating club membership needs to be intuitive, efficient and administratively efficient, whilst offering benefits aligned to individual needs to ensure retention of members. Just as important is ensuring new members are made welcome, and supported to help them engage with the club and its members, whilst ensuring they have the knowledge to make the most of the membership benefits. Our club rules are very specific about the procedure for approving new members, and research shows they are similar to many of the larger yacht clubs who have elements of formality that hold on to tradition and heritage. Therefore, changing any of the club rules can be a drawn-out affair that understandably attracts caution and a good deal of scrutiny when proposed. But we do have the option of implementing new or revised policy that continues to uphold the rules, but are designed to improve our practice on membership management. That has been the preferred approach of this review in the recommendations made, but it is accepted this has not always been possible. In the past, larger yacht clubs attracted new members through their perceived exclusiveness and prestigious of membership status. It was also often the only way to participate in organized sail racing. Today that is less the case, as people have more choice over how they spend time on the water, and who they wish to socialize with. This creates the need for our yacht club to actively raise its profile as a membership association and the benefits it has to offer. Everywhere outside the club is accepting various forms of digital payments, from food trucks to flea market vendors. Many yacht clubs offer online membership applications and payment. Whilst our club membership application needs to be completed by hand and then delivered to the club office for submission. Feedback from recent new members joining the club would suggest the application form can be confusing in regard to the type of membership, that is, type of category, and whether full or introductory membership, plus actual subscription cost when it is applied for mid-financial year. Research would indicate our yacht club has 17 categories of membership, which is well above average. The complexity in reducing member categories arises when trying to retain overall current membership subscription income. Some yacht clubs use a series of age ranges to define their categories with no subscription subsidy for joint memberships or senior rating. The Royal Yachting Association have recently published a case study of a yacht club that reduced its membership subscription rates by 30%, leading to membership overall doubling in 12 months. The requirement for 2 existing members to nominate and second a new application for full membership can be a barrier for prospective members who do not know anyone at the club, but is common practice in larger yachts clubs. Yet our introductory membership and can in principle under the club rules be progressed to full membership at a later stage. On receipt of a full membership application, the admin office sends an acknowledgement by email explaining the need for the person's name to be listed on the club notice board for a minimum of 14 days. Then, if no objections, it is submitted to the management committee for final approval. This process can take up to 4 to 6 weeks. Whilst introductory membership requires only 48 hours to approve, but denies member voting rights, and despite being in the club rules is not mentioned or detailed on the application form. Although research shows this process of approval for full membership is not uncommon, it is inefficient and delays subscription payment until final approval is given. If its purpose is to ensure that the right type of person is allowed to join the club, or to portray membership as exclusive and not open to all and sundry, it raises questions over just how effective this is in practice and whether our reputation to the general public is that the club is judged unfairly as elitist. A yacht club's new member induction is a welcoming process that introduces new members to the club's facilities, flag officers, and membership, covering everything from club website access, WhatsApp groups, ticket purchase, event programs, and membership benefits to the location of facilities, key clubhouse policy, and statutory safety guidelines, for example fire evacuation. At present our club has no laid down policy or procedures for new member induction. Recent consultation with new members joining the club indicates this has been a significant barrier for them to engage with the club as much and as readily as they were expecting, this being particularly relevant to single females, and young adults. Some other yacht clubs offer a buddy system to support a new member for the first few months. Others offer an informal interview with a flag officer or senior member who is most relevant to the new member's expressed areas of interest, for example racing, social or cruising. Since COVID, the club has year-on-year lost slightly more members than it gains. Royal Yachting Association research would indicate this is a common trend for larger yacht clubs struggling with providing exactly what their membership wants out of their subscription whilst balancing this against sustaining its sail racing heritage, and rising running costs generally. There is also the issue of membership cost being the reason for non-renewal. Although our club is by far not the most expensive to join, for some, it is a substantive amount when faced in whole on a yearly basis. Yet despite the club being able to offer a more acceptable monthly direct debit to spread the cost, this is not promoted unless requested. Another area of debate over cost is where other local associations want subsidized subscription for their own members in return for non-voting rights and putting additional income behind the bar. In principle this appears an amicable arrangement to create partnership working. But incentives towards those club members paying the full rate of subscription can be compromised by them joining the local association to get the same subsidized rate, with little concern over losing voting rights. It should be noted that many local non-members regularly attend the club every year for social events and as guests of members. Their contribution in added income should not be dismissed, but their attendance needs to be controlled so that advantage is not taken of avoiding subscription payment. The prompting by bar staff for members to sign their guests in has in recent months improved, alongside charging extra for non-members attending social events. The financial advantages of having the majority of subscription income being generated at the beginning of the financial year for the club has been noted on the grounds of reducing administration time and banking charges. However, each year there are many members who are regular late payers. This required administration time to chase these members for payment, some not paying until they find their membership card no longer working. Resolving individual issues, such as not notifying the club of a change in their email address, or questioning their non-payment, can create friction and needs to be sensitively managed. That ends this review, which will be first presented to members of the Management Committee, including a written reporting listing specific recommendation for improving the way we promote, recruit and process new member applications. It will then be up the Management Committee to decide how to proceed in terms of approving any or all of the recommendations made and the necessity or any to change the club's rules surrounding membership and subscriptions.